Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Hannah Jo Abbott, Christian romance author. I thought that today I would answer some questions or just one question really, but it is the question that I am asked more than any other question about writing, and that is, how do you find time to write? I always kind of laugh at this question a little bit because I don't have a lot of time. In case you don't know, I have 4 kids. I'm a stay-at-home mom and we homeschool. So I am very busy all the time. My kids are always with me. I teach them. I am with them at home. I cook, I clean, I do meals, I do laundry, like all of those things. So I am very busy. And I have I just finished writing my 19th book, and I've done all of that in the last 4 years. I've written 18 of them in the last 4 years. The other one I wrote before that, but I took a very long time to write that book. So anyway, the interesting thing is that a long time ago, before I had kids, when I had just graduated from college, I lived at home. I wasn't married yet, and I didn't have kids, obviously, and I couldn't find a job because the economy was terrible. So anyway, I worked some part-time jobs and things like that. But anyway, my point is, I had lots and lots of time, and I didn't write any books. I was supposed to. I said I was going to write, but I didn't really do it. So I say all that to say that having a lot of time doesn't mean that you're going to do the things that you want to do, and it doesn't mean that you're going to make the best use of that time. So I have found that the busier I am, the more I learn to make better use of my time. So as a homeschool mom, I do try to use a schedule for when our school time is, when our play time is, even things like when our snack times are and our TV times and those kinds of things. So I try to schedule it, and then I try to schedule in some writing time around that. So that helps a lot. Having a time of day that I know is supposed to be my writing time is helpful. I try to get up in the mornings and write before my kids are awake, but I did not do that for a long time. So a lot of people say they think the only way that they can write or, do whatever it is that they might want to do, they might have to sacrifice their sleep. And I did not want to sacrifice my sleep, so I didn't get up early for a long time. I do now because that works best for my schedule. But I also schedule a writing time like in the afternoon and things like that. So that's the first thing, is that I do schedule specific times that I will write. The other thing that I do is that I just write here and there when I can. And so I write on my phone a lot. I don't love it, but it's functional. I can do it. So I will do what's called writing sprints. And so I will set a timer on my phone, or I have a timer that I use now. I'll set 15 minutes or 12 minutes or 10 minutes or 8 minutes, even if I just, have a short period of time. And I write until the timer goes off. And that's not going to be a whole book. It's probably not going to be a whole chapter. It's not even a whole scene a lot of the time. But it moves me forward in my story. And so I will do that a lot. And I can do that while I am waiting in line if I have to wait to pick up my kids in car line. I know I said we homeschool. We do a co-op, so I pick them up from there. I do it while I sit and wait to pick up a kid from dance or soccer or, whatever. I also will sometimes just do it if my kids are sitting there watching a show. I'll just grab my phone or my computer if I'm at home. So anyway, I just find these little nooks and crannies of time that I can do it. So that's how I do it for the most part. Now, I will say my husband is very supportive of my writing, and he does send me off to a coffee shop every once in a while. And I do have babysitters sometimes that will come and help me with my kids so I can get some work done. I particularly did that more when they were younger. They're still pretty young, but they're a little more self-sufficient now. And then sometimes I get to have the awesome privilege of going to a writing retreat or even having my own writing retreat. I am having my own writing retreat, not this weekend, but the next weekend. I've got some help, and my husband's gonna help me on the weekend so I can have Friday and Saturday to write like all day, both of those days. And I'm so excited. So I can get a lot done when I'm not distracted and I have some dedicated time. So I wish I had that all the time. Would it be nice if I had whole blocks of time all the time to write? Yes, it would be. But that's not my life right now. And so I just do it the way that I can do it. And this is the way that I can do it. And still, I mean, I've always wanted to be a mom. I've always wanted to homeschool my kids. So like, that's something I want to do and something I'm happy to do. So being able to write on top of that is just awesome. And I'm so thankful. And, but to circle back to what I was saying in the beginning, back to when I had a lot of time, but I didn't use it well, to now I really know what I can do. I really know, that this is something I want, and I want to be writing books. I want to be writing a lot of books. And so the drive and the desire and just deciding that I'm going to do it is how I make time for writing. So I hope that is helpful. Hope that's interesting to you. And I will probably do another question on my next video. So have a great day. And if you haven't listened to any of my audiobooks on my channel, go ahead and check some of those out now. If you haven't liked and subscribed, go ahead and do that too. And I hope that you have a great day.